Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 2. Now we will be starting with the basic Shadows of On, and we will be importing our character from Baldur's Gate 1. Yes, the murder halfling is going to be making a return. I should have read that, probably. Oh well, you can read, it was up on screen long enough, wasn't it? Nice new intro. I have to see how it stacks up against the old one.
You spent your youth in the library fortress of Candlekeep.
Yep,
under
I
the
remember
kind
that.
tutelage of your foster father Gorion. Imoen shared this home, a kindred spirit. Her background was as mysterious as your own.
Imoen.
Gorion's murder brought answers to your questions when his killer Saravak was revealed to be your brother. You and Saravak were a product of the time of troubles, a chaotic period when gods were made flesh and forced to walk the earth.
That's good to give that background for
He
once.
foresaw his own death and walked the land before the cataclysm. He left a score of mortal offspring.
Yeah, I'm going to be rereading that series pretty soon, actually. The one covering the time of troubles. It's an old set of D&D based novels, basically to cover the interim between first edition and second edition.
Believing he could become the new Lord of Murder, you killed your brother, sending his taint back to Baal.
I think it's called the Avatar series.
Baldur's Gate.
I'll have to take a look.
Suspected you shared the same lineage as Saravak.
Gee, I wonder where they got that idea.
Under circumstances much darker than anyone would have believed. They came as you rested, figures cloaked in mist that clouded your thoughts, blurring the lines between consciousness and dreaming.
You know, I like how they give you some more background here
no mention of an old score. Only
to tell you how you got into the beginning of Baldur's Gate 2, which I don't think they actually did in the old version. But I'm wondering how it's going to stack up when they release Siege of Dragonsteel. Because that's supposed to cover the interim between the two as well. Alright. This is like nightmarish. Keep expecting Pinhead to pop out. And here we are, into the game. Just a quick, little description of the new characters. Hexat, I believe, is brand new for Baldur's Gate 2. We may or we may not get into her. Or we may or may not see her in the party. I have no idea. Let's go to single player. New game. I'm going to be importing our character. I've already prepared the save game. What I did was I went back into my old Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition save game, stacked all my shit on my main character that could be transferred, and then copied that save game into the save game directory of Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. And I can immediately pick up the character I want. So, just a review, I'm a halfling male, assassin, chaotic evil. We've got our stats all geared towards physical. Weapon proficiency, longsword, dagger, single weapon style. Okay, not bad. Let's do appearance. Kind of make hair a little bit lighter. Skin is okay. That skin tone's okay. Now, in terms of clothing, I feel like it's a little bit too blue. Can't get it darker. There we go. Is there anything that's like really dark? Or am I going to be blue the entire time? I guess I'm going to be blue and gray. Alright, let's go ahead and go done. What kind of voice?
Let's do
Man,
this quick
so
and
few
clean.
voices.
To battle with no regret. To battle and victory. To battle and
I will strive to lead. I must rest for our cause to succeed.
Okay, these are all annoying.
I shall endeavor to be. I fear the pace we
We'll
have
go with
set is-
third. There we go. And as usual, we'll go with RPG Crawler. And let's start the game. And I awaken in a... I guess some sort of cage?
Ah, the child of Baal has awoken. It is time for more experiments.
Man, Irenicus. That voiceover.
The pain will only
Love
be
it so
passing.
much.
You should survive the process. Interesting. You have much untapped power.
You can tell that by magic missiling me?
Do you even realize your potential?
More intruders have entered the complex, Master.
They act sooner than we had anticipated. No matter, they will only prove a slight delay.
And, there he goes. So apparently I am a captive. Whoa! Boom. Alright, who's this?
Wake up, you.
Oh,
Wake
it's
up.
Imoen.
Come on, we have to get out of here.
What? Imoen? What's going on? He messed with your head too, huh? All I know is that we were near Baldur's Gate and got jumped. Your journal has been updated. I have woken up in a strange man's dungeon, and Imoen has released me from my cell. We must find a way to escape this place, though I suspect the exits might be barred by magic. We might be able to find a way to leave if we explore the area, although we'll need to be careful. Who knows what traps this mage has laid or what guards he employs. I should keep an eye out for weapons and armor to equip myself with, too. Likely some of my items are hidden somewhere in this complex if he hasn't destroyed or sold them already. I don't think I want to remember it all. He's been doing things to us, RPG Crawler. We have to get out of here. Doing things? What do you mean? Come on, RPG Crawler, don't make me think of it. He did the same to you, I think. I heard you screaming like it anyway. I want to know who's behind this. I owe them a debt of pain. Later. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I could get loose again if he came back. My head hurts so bad. It isn't like a normal pain, RPG Crawler. It's on the inside. Like my bones made a little dagger and it won't go away. Don't look at me like that. It just hurts, alright? Must have been the noise. There was a fight. Assassins came after I capped her, I think. There's people dead all over and the fighting is still going on. I could hear it. Are you going to get moving or do I have to leave without you? You seem awfully quick to abandon me. We won't get far on our own. Is there anyone here who can join with us? Minsc and Jahira are just northeast of us. Fucking Minsc. And Jahira. I mean, they're good characters, but the problem is that they're good characters, so I'm not going to put up with my shit for very long. Trapped in cells sort of like yours. We should free them and then find some gear. We should look in that room to the west first. West and just a bit north. I think I saw some weapons in there. It's a room off the corner of this one. I don't think it's our gear. They probably sold our best stuff, but anything is better than nothing. Now let's go. Alright.
Of course.
So I have, aside from being annoyed that I couldn't find my right voice set,
Minsc will be free. These bonds will not hold my wrath. Butts will be liberally kicked in good measure.
so the thing about this is it assumes that you left Baldur's Gate 1 with a good party. I never hooked up with Minsc. And I have just basically... I never hooked up with Jahira either, so... I don't know these guys from Bob, really, so... Let's go ahead and see if we can manipulate them. I don't remember traveling with you, because I wasn't traveling with you. That we'll hand wave it for now. Minsc, your mighty warrior spirit must find these bars unbearable. Time is short for talk that is small. Release me, I will rain beatings down upon all who have dared touch me, and Dinaher, she will be avenged. Dinaher, there is another trapped here. Trapped? Her spirit is trapped in a cage created by my failure. I was to guard her, but they killed her as I watched, you see. I know not who they were, but I will redeem myself. Minsc, that is horrible. I am so sorry for you. I won't cry for the dead. I won't. Okay, maybe a little, but I will staunch the flow of tears with righteous fury. Lullaby and good night, evil. Minsc will make you pay. Will you help me? We must join together once more, and our fury will be such that bards will run their quills dry. Yes, ink will be scarce wherever we go. I will try and free you, but I don't know how to open your cell. I do not know either. The bars have no lock at all. They are smithed together. I am proud that they feared me enough to imprison me permanently. Are you insane? Perhaps it's best if I didn't release you. You turn your back on those in need? You are abandoning me in my hour of shame? You are no better than those that killed Dinaher. You are filth that I called friend. Do not make me add your ass to the kicking list. I would do so reluctantly, but I will do it. Choose your path now. You are quite clearly insane. You shall stay right here. I will make sure you do not live long enough to abandon more friends. I will do all of this as soon as I can get these bars open.
Quickly, we must get out of here before whoever did this returns. I swear, traveling with you is never dull.
So I guess she interrupted while he's ripping the bars open. Have you any idea why we are here? No, I do not. And I would rather we furthered the investigation at a time that was more in our favor. We have friends to find and, in time, enemies to punish. I will repeat what I believe led to our capture, if I must. But I doubt it shall prove to be different than what is already known to you. My husband, Khalid, and I have traveled you for some seasons now, and the places we have seen number too many to name. Your unique heritage has proven a magnet to adventure, for better or worse, and your foster father was right in directing us to watch over you. We remain in your company as friends more than as guardians, and our exploits together have left the land for the better. We have earned many enemies, but we have dispatched them all. Whoever has trapped us now is certainly powerful to have done this so easily. Once we know, we will deal with them in due course, but for the time being, it is more important we retrieve our friends and companions and leave this place. Where is Khalid now? He is not with you? I do not know where he is, and it worries me. No doubt he was taken as we were, though it seems that we were all meant for different fates. From the state of my head, I think I have been drugged, though I have been spared any serious physical mistreatment. You, however, look as though you have been treated most unfavorably. I should not like to think of Khalid receiving the same. Okay. I will help, but your cage seems to be sealed magically. I don't know. If you're sufficient strength, it is possible the cage might be broken. If not, you may have to search for whatever key it might need. Do try to hurry. I wish to be out of here before the owner returns. The ease of our capture suggests it may be beyond our power to resist. It would be best to face the culprit another day on your own terms. So go and be quick. We must free ourselves soon.
The bars, they bend
And
twist
back
with
to
my
Minsc.
berserker strength. Minsc and Boo are free. No, you will not. No. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you are a smart one. I understand now. You said what you did just to get me mad. Mad enough to break free.
Hey, you can...
You are as smart as Boo sometimes.
Alright, Minsc, you can believe that if it makes you feel better. Now we can resume our adventures together. There are friends to avenge and villains to smack about the face and neck. Right, Boo? Yeah, I think perhaps we should split. I don't know. Together we shall make our enemies answer for our fallen. Answer they will, and my sword shall be the question. Huh? We have fistfuls of sweet, sweet justice, and our enemies will be slain beneath our feet. Will be slains beneath our feet. What? Yes, but But alright, Boo tells me I am raving again. I did not notice a difference, but I shall heed his words nonetheless. Come, we must go now. Yes, Minsc and Boo and you, together again. Beware, villains, I will force justice down your evil, evil throats. Ah, I see, you still have that rodent. Dare I ask how you have kept it hidden from our captors? Don't ask questions better left to aged sages. Boo is quick and evasive, and there is ever so much of Minsc to search. There is no hope of getting us apart. Ew, I really don't want to think about that too much. Yeah, me and you both, Imoen. Minsc and Boo are Minsc and Boo, and we shall not be separated. Shall we go? The butts of evil await my boot print. Right you are, Minsc. Wherever evil doth lay its dirty feet, we shall mop the floor with its buttocks. I have lost myself in your words, but Boo thinks you're just ducky. Onward. Alright, so we have Minsc. Let's go ahead and review our setup. Main character's level 10. I think he was capped out. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, he is probably not capped out, but he's level 10 now. Imoen is a dual class, level 8 mage, level 7 thief. Minsc is a level 10 ranger, and he's got 18/93 strength, which is really nice.
Minsc
So
and
let's
Boo's
try
where Minsc goes,
to
evil
open this.
stands aside.
Try and force it. You have failed to force the door. Try to lockpick it.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
The mechanism that operates this door does not have a conventional lock and may be warded against simple
yes.
spells. Well, let's go ahead and check out this room that it was suggested to us. Got a golem there. Let's take a look at what we got. We've got various weaponry here. Got a key. Very nice. And we'll pull this weapon, these weapons up. But we've also got this painting. What's behind the painting?
Yes? Just as I thought.
Ow! God damn it. I may die right off the bat. We have potions, a dagger, and some pants. Yeah, I may have just fucked up. This may be a very quick game. Hold it, wait a minute. Do I have a cure poison? I got a slow poison. Okay, wow. I almost died right off the bat. That doesn't bode well. And here's some armor. Let's take a look at these weapons, this weapon that I got. An unidentified dagger. Let's hand it over to Imo and see if she can identify it. Dagger +1. Better than nothing. And some golden pants. Alright. Well then. What is my best, Okay, I've got longsword and dagger. And single weapon style instead of dual wield. Well, let's grab some armor. And see, whoops. And see what we've got. Our main is going to go ahead and use the studded leather, I guess. And I've got a buckler for a shield. Better than nothing. And, what do we got? Chainmail is AC 5. Splint is AC 4. Minsc is going to have the chainmail, or the splint mail, and we'll save chain for Jaheira. Now that we almost destroyed our main character, what does Minsc have in terms of proficiencies? Two-handed swords and a lot of other stuff. And Imoen has short sword, dagger, quarterstaff, short bow. Okay. So we'll pass out the weaponry now. We're going to grab what we can. And then pass it out. We'll use a dagger in our main for now. Pass the two-handed sword to Minsc. And the short sword to Imoen. And we will put Imoen in armor, even though I have wizard spells. Well, that gave us a key, so let's go back over here and see if that key goes to this lock. It should. Alright. Well, that is a relief, and about time, too. We should... We should be going immediately. Not only might our host come back, I simply must see the sun again in none too short a time. This dank place stifles me. We will leave immediately and celebrate once we are out of this hole. As you would have it, though there are other friends we must find as well. It is good to share your company again. And I believe she is a druid fighter, yes. I mean, she's a healer. Her proficiencies are in scimitar and club. She's got club proficiency? Hold on. Do I even have a club over here? Let's get everybody over here. Is there a club in here? No, there's not. There's a quarterstaff. I think that's about as close as I get. Does she have quarterstaff? Yeah, she's got quarterstaff proficiency. Better than nothing. And we'll throw the armor on her. And nobody's really using a shield, right? Okay, nobody's using a shield right now. I'm going to move it over to Minsc anyway, just in case he has to actually tank. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can do to heal our main character.
I am ready.
I think she's just got druid abilities. Let's throw a few cures on the main character. It's not going to help much, but better than nothing. We use all our heals. And then we'll talk to this jailkeeper golem. Golem, whatever. Let's quick save the game.
As you will.
And talk to this golem. Prisoners, you must not escape. The master does not will it. Wow, a golem. Powerful magical stuff. Odd that it's not hostile. I suppose its maker didn't expect us to escape, so it never got orders for restraining us. They only do exactly what they are directed to. They don't really think. If it hasn't been told to keep quiet, we might get some information out of it. Prisoners, you must not escape. The master does not will it. Who is this master that you speak of? I am not permitted to speak with prisoners. Return to your cells. It is the master's wish. The master wants me to be free. He released me. Only I release the master's prisoners. You are his and must return to the cells. It is his wish. Okay. I will not return to that cage. Do you think to stop me from leaving? I am not bound to stop you. The guardian will stop you from leaving. Return to your cells. It is the master's wish. Alright. Well, who or what is the guardian? The guardian will keep you from the master's chambers. You must return to your cells. Okay, this is about all I'm going to get from him. Alright, so I guess I'm going to have to start looking for traps, because
yes,
that almost owned me real quick right off the bat.
of course.
And there's a passage down there, too. You know, for that matter, did that guy that run in here and died have any... did that guy have anything on him? I'm not seeing any piles of loot. So I could go past the golem, or I could go down here.
Mm-hmm. Something you need.
The bodies of several black-hooded thieves litter the hallways, slaughtered by a massive release of magical energy. From the distant explosions that you can still hear, it seems as if whatever battle killed these men still rages.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Go down this way first. Oh. The machine in the center of the room looks dangerous. Perhaps there is some sort of control device that will allow you to turn it off. Yeah, there looks like something I can use up here.
Whatever I can do to help.
Auto paused. Enemy sighted. Where's the enemy? Oh, I know what the enemy is.
It's a strike from the shadows.
It looks like a mephit's up there. Hold on. This is a switch of some kind. Perhaps it will stop this lightning contraption from conjuring any more of these annoying little mephits. The lightning machine stops once you flick the switch. Yeah, there's a couple mephits. So what we're going to do... aside from rearranging our characters...
While you can, evil. I
It is
won't
done.
be armored, sharpened, live by the sword.
What do you want?
We're going to rearrange our people a little bit.
Long time.
Of course.
And we're going to try and backstab. I did not backstab him. And it is injured. Run back the way I came.
Something you need.
Except that's not going to help because then they're just going to lightning bolt me. Basically going to try and get everybody together on these things.
I'll stick with you no matter what. But
Taking these mephits out is going to be relatively straightforward. And it is basically an introduction to combat.
This behavior must not continue. Feel the burning stare of my
Come on,
capster.
kill this thing.
Change your ways.
Alright, here we go.
fight to get out of here. So please.
And that's that. They had no loot on them because they were summoned creatures. But they had decent experience. I could have sat here and farmed experience for a while, I guess.
Yes.
Let's get detect traps back up. Continue up this hallway for a little bit. Alright, what do we got here? This room is dominated by mineral deposits and crystals. It seems to be a natural cavern that this strange prison has been built around. The air holds an aura of power, and several pools with swirling lights grace the edge of this rough cavern. Attacka. Imoen, welcome. You have escaped somewhat later than I had hoped. I am Attacka. Ah, I see whom I must talk to. No offense, Imoen, but I am curious how RPG Crawler will react to me. RPG Crawler, I have questions. Be not afraid. You have my welcome to my little piece of this place. I do so try to keep it more appealing than the rest. And that looks like a genie of some sort. My thanks. How is it that you know my name? What is going on here? Your name is well known amongst those who watch. Your life's thread is bright indeed, though in your path lies many a dark and frayed end. As to easing your mind and answering such questions as those which surely plague you, it is not my place to do so. I am sorry. Then of what use can you be to me? Such assistance as you will get from me depends on yourself. Are you prepared to answer a question? I'll answer your question if it leads to you making some sense. Then here is my hypothetical question. You and your sibling are captured and locked in separate cells, unable to communicate. The mage responsible appears and speaks. He explains his sadistic game. In each cell there is a magical button. If you press your button and your sibling does not, you will die, but your sibling is free. If your sibling presses the button and you do not, they will die, but you will go free. If neither you nor your sibling presses the buttons, both of you will die. If both of you press your respective buttons, both of you will die. The mage says you have one turn of the hourglass to decide your action. Then he leaves. This is silly. Buttons are not how one escapes dungeons. I would smash the button and rain beatings liberally down on the wizard for playing such a trick. Verily, of that I have no doubt, Minsc. But the question is hypothetical and requires an answer born of the wisdom of RPG Crawler, not your impatience. Tell me, RPG Crawler, do you press the button? It's the prisoner's dilemma. It's really to figure out whether you value yourself or... not necessarily value yourself, but the outcomes are based on a combination of factors. It's not only how much you want to escape, but how much you think that the other person wants to escape. Let's assume that your siblings are both good aligned. Then it would probably be thought that your sibling would, of course, push the button. Then again, and you would go free and they would die. But then again, you would actually want to push the button if you were good aligned so that your sibling could go free. I'm not going to press that button because there's no way I win in that situation. Truly, I had not thought you to be a coward until this day. Mingle with your brethren, coward. I shall test your mettle. That's not very fair.
Just as I thought.
Wait, these guys are all feared.
Go for the eyes! Yeah!
And they're just gibberlings. God damn it, stop running around. I guess that was the wrong choice. Oh well.
Keep me here.
Let's try to catch these guys. Damn, this is annoying. Chasing these guys around.
You're not gonna keep me here.
Come on, somebody hit. There we go, fear wore off. Thank God. Ow. They tagged him away. There we go. He's back now, and all the targets are gone. You have come through after all, RPG Crawler. Here, then, is the advice that I offer. Seek out Raylev. He has been waiting for one such as you. Offer him the release that he craves, and you shall find that the focus of your journey shall soon become apparent. Farewell. And there he goes, and I am left to my own devices. And this is actually a quite large dungeon area. So, before I proceed further, I'm going to call this episode here. We have imported our characters, set ourselves up, and got involved in the journey of Baldur's Gate 2. This has been the RPG Crawler. As always, if you like what you've seen, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye.